Hello, you hardcores out there, how you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner, the biggest gobbins. Welcome back to part two. We've got Andy. Don't bully Andy. How you doing, Andy? Andy's got to refill his glass, no problem. Thought we'd change picture. I've put a different one up. Somebody sent me a good cartoon picture at Cobra. What do you reckon to it, all you Cobra fans? Anyway, IBF and WBA unified. It's a good picture, that, isn't it? Gives him a Cobra there with his 8-pack. All right there, Andy, lad. Yeah, you were saying about Walling.
Yeah, I think he could bring Meach a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
I think so. Is it Parker against Wilder as well? Is that the other fight's been mooted?
Yeah.
Wilder should iron him out, but then he's been in Fury's camp. If he can, he's reasonably tough. Parker. He's not just a complete knockover job for Wilder. I don't think. If he can stay on Wilder's chest and force him back, he might be able to rough him up and do something. But he's quite a big, strong guy. Parker, as you know, come in usually about 18 stone. Solid enough, but you've got to back Wilder, really. Yeah, he's got to be the favourite for that one to do a number on.
Listen, do you know if Dylan White beats you? Right, if Dylan White is beating you, there's no down for you, mate, is there?
I think that Dylan White was out on his feet at the end of that fight, wasn't he? And I think the first knockdown, I'm playing devil's advocate here, the first knockdown that he had against Parker was a headbutt. But I think he was fighting the ref a wee bit as well, Parker. But he was close to stopping White at the end, wasn't he? White was lucky to hold on there, I think. But he should have been. He should have probably beat. He should have beat White, I think. But
you're getting like Terry. You're getting indecisive. Terry's been right indecisive lately. When I listen to his pod,
like, is he? Yeah.
You're doing usually like.
Does he get splinters?
Terry's splintering up lately. I'm getting worried for him.
Better invest in a new pair of tweezers for pulling him out.
Yeah. What did you think to Mark Tibbs's 39-second masterclass the other day that I put on my channel? Did you see it?
I saw that. Yeah, was that before he fought White?
Yeah. No, before he fought Fury.
Before White fought Fury?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was on BT Sport, wasn't it? Did you see it? It was only 39 seconds. He nailed it, didn't he? Fury came out. He didn't show him right up all night, then showed him it. First time he showed him it, he took him out, wasn't it? Didn't he? Didn't even
out,
hey?
That was class, that, wasn't it?
Well, they were telling Dylan that's what we need to work on against Fury. Yeah. Look what happened. Dylan knew best, didn't he?
Oh, aye.
When we get Fury, this is what we'll work on, Dylan. Yeah, all right, Thibault. Dylan knew best, didn't
he? Yeah. In effect, he only just turned up for a payday. When you seen it, he was totally outclassed and didn't promote the fight. Didn't do himself any favours, did he? Didn't promote the fight or anything like that. It was just really disappointing now. Making out he should be getting, what was it, 45% he was wanting. But
listen, mate. Dylan White, right? You know what? People will look back on Dylan White in record books and they'll say, how did a man earn 12.4, is it, or 12.6 or something? Net. That's net. That's took on. Right? And all he's got to show for 12 million quid is what? A vacant British off Ian Lewinson, is it? Ian Lewinson, that big 20 stoner. And that's your lot. That's all he's got, right? And he's hard at game. God knows how many times drug cheat and multi-fly swimming in Cho Chai millionaire, right? People are going to say, how did he pull that off? And I'll tell you how he pulled it off. In this age of social media, with his attitude, bruh, Look, getting all that nonsense on IFL and strutting around all them shows with all them YouTubers licking his arse hole. That's what's done that, and it's got him out there. The people have bought into him, and he's just an average run-of-the-mill English level boxer, stroke Commonwealth.
Yeah.
That's it. He's not even British level. Dylan White. Listen, mate. Dylan White's from Jamaica, isn't he? Right. He came over here with all this big yardie talk. What has he done? He's done no.
No.
He's done no. Now he's got a British title. Well done. But let me have it right. You know, people like Jack London and Henry Cooper, they should feel, and Bruce Woodcock from my village, they should feel embarrassed about him having a British title because they would dust him up inside 3 rounds. Dust him up.
And Ian Lewis, and you say he won the vacant belt off of Joe Joyce. No, beat him in his debut fight.
Yeah, Joe Joyce did him early in his career, didn't he?
First fight, I think it was. First pro fight.
Was it first fight?
I think it was.
Because we'll have Kent we'll have Kent pulling us up if we get it wrong.
He'll be in the comment section putting us right. I seem to remember it was his. I'm sure it was his debut fight because he was matched tough, Joe Joyce, from the start, wasn't he?
Joe Joyce, yeah.
Can man didn't want any part of him.
First fight, Ian John Lewis and 10-rounder. So it wasn't for a belt or out.
No.
I'll tell you, I don't know when he won it, but he fought him in his first fight.
Yeah. He was matched tough from word go.
Yeah, round 8.
Yeah.
And then Lenroy Thomas in his 4th fight for Commonwealth. Let's have a look. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. He'd already done Stavern in his 8th.
Yeah.
He's former champion.
Former champion, yeah.
Let's have a look. When did he get? DeBar won it, British. Commonwealth, European, and WBC silver and WBC international. Yeah, Joyce. So Joyce has been there, and he's been #1 British, Commonwealth, European. He's done all that. He's done tackle. He's done. I'll tell you what Joyce has done. Joyce's career is not bad. Parker Duvar and Deverne. Joyce has beat 3 world champions. Joe Joyce.
Yeah.
He's only beat 4, hasn't he?
Yeah. Joe Joyce is he's underrated, Joe Joyce. I've always liked Joe Joyce, but it'd be interesting to see what happens to him now, though. But the Can man didn't want any part of him, did he?
No.
Or Martin Bacoli. He soon ran away from Martin Bacoli when he started calling him out, didn't he? Remember his way up the stairs and
you know this,
couldn't he come down?
Andy, do you know this Wallen fight? We Joshua.
Yeah.
And you know the other fight, which is what's that one? Other one?
Parker and Wilder.
Yeah, I've been thinking, what about I've been told it's Wilder and Jarrell Miller or something, or are they on it or something?
Dubois and Jarrell Miller, is it?
Dubois, that's it. Dubois and Jarrell Miller are on as well.
That's right.
And so why can't Miller fight Joshua, because they had beef, didn't they? And he
That's right, yeah.
You'd have thought they'd have put Joshua in with him, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So Joshua taking Wallen fight proves that they're really up for it, doesn't it? And why would he take Wallen fight? He's a southpaw. They're practicing for Usyk. Do they think Usyk's gonna? I don't know. It all seems
never gonna.
Why would
he's never gonna beat Usyk?
Eh?
I don't think he's ever going to beat Usyk. I don't see him ever beating him. Usyk won both the fights clear to me, but even though one of them was a split decision, that was a joke. They were trying to rob Usyk.
Yeah, but you've got something like this. What if they've got it in there as the Usyk? I don't know. It's strange about that, isn't it?
See, winding back a wee bit, Russ. See if you compare Joe Joyce's resume with It's Big Freeze. There's no comparison, is there?
It's Big Freeze. He's 33 next birthday. What is he,
Yeah.
8-0?
And who's he fought? Who's he fought?
He's beat Dave Allen. That's his lot.
Is that his best win? That's his best win, maybe. Disappointing.
Joyce has got a better CB, hasn't he?
Joe Joyce, big time. I mean, what you're saying, that was his 8th fight against Dave Allen, and Joe Joyce was beating Stavern in his 8th fight. Former WBC champion.
Yeah. Stavern, he's beat Jabbar, he's beat Parker, hasn't he, Joyce? So he's got good CB, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Joshua has only beat 5 guys like that. Well, Joyce has beat 3. So he's
And he stopped them all, didn't he?
Hey?
I think he stopped them all as well, didn't he? Bludgeoned them.
Yeah, he's a good guy, Joe Joyce. He's just he's a bit slow, isn't he? Right, as we get it punches to you, and he's not really that quick around ring, is he? Really?
He's got good footwork, though. I always thought he had clever footwork.
Yeah. Well, they weren't that good because he couldn't get out of the way of Zhang.
Couldn't get away attack. Zhang. I wonder. Well, interesting to see how Zhang goes forward now. I mean, kind of how he does with some of the rest of the top guys. There's no word of him fighting again, is there?
I think
was there talk on.
Well,
sorry, was there talk on fighting Ngannou? Was that mooted at one point?
What, Ngannou and Zhang?
Yeah.
They were talking about it, but I can't see that fight. I want to buy that.
No.
They were all on getting Fury out and Wilder and Joyce and Zhang. They were all out getting them out, weren't they, last time?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Bit crazy. What do you think to the Dave Allen situation? Is he going to come back or is he done?
Nah, I think he's done.
Yeah.
Done. He's too. What's he going to? He might have reappeared in Misfits. That'd probably be better for him.
Hey?
He'd be better reappearing in Misfits, though. Somebody could get seriously hurt there, though, because I think I've said to you before, I've had concerns about the refereeing in Misfits. It's folk taking clean shots and fights going on too long, in my opinion. But the people with no experience, they can't defend themselves properly. If they put somebody in against Dave Allen like that, it could take their head off.
Hey, listen, I'm just reading this here, right? Tiger Woods has handed over 750 million to that bird.
750 million?
Elin Nordegren or something.
Why is he giving her that money? What's she? I don't know who she is.
It says here, Tiger Woods' reputation was shattered when his adulterous behaviour with dozens of random naked women was discovered. Woods and his ex-wife, Elin Nordegren.
Oh, his ex-wife,
officially split up in 2010 after 6 years. Woods was reportedly forced to hand over $750 million in their divorce, in property, cash, and all that. Jesus. Jesus, man.
That's mental, eh?
Hey?
That's crazy. I mean, his career will be over. Has he got? Or must be more or less over, isn't it?
Hey?
Who's he? Does he have that? Well, maybe he probably does have a lot of money, eh? But that's crazy money.
That's madness, isn't it?
Oh, that's mad, eh?
Hey? What is all that about?
That's the dearest night out he's had, isn't it?
What about Bernie Ecclestone? He had to give his missus $1 billion.
Oh, was that Jerry Hall, was it? He was only well for a few years, wasn't he?
What?
Mick Jagger's ex he was married to, wasn't it?
What,
Jerry Hall.
Bernie?
Yeah, he was married
to... it's some other woman, some Slovakian.
Right.
Pierre Ecclestone or something. He gave her $1 billion. Jesus, some big lanky thing. He's off his rocker. I can't. They take half, don't they? And half of them don't deserve it. They just want giving a couple of quid and putting in a taxi. See you later, love. Denzel Bentley. What do you think to him? What's he going to do next? Is he going to do out?
Denzel Bentley. I don't know a lot about him, to be honest.
You like him though, don't you?
I'm trying to think. Is he one of Bricktops guys? Eh?
He's a middleweight, isn't he? Yeah, it's one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think I know who you are. Who you've got? Has he got another fight lined up, or is he?
I'm just asking you. I don't know what he's got lined up. I'm just asking.
I don't know.
What you think he's going to do? Do you rate him?
I think he's all right, isn't he? Pretty decent.
What do you think to Isaac Chamberlain now that he's back in mix?
He's cruiserweight, isn't
he? Yeah.
That was not a very exciting fight, though, was it? From what I remember.
What?
I think that last fight he had, was that a points win, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's got Nathan Heaney on Saturday, hasn't he?
All right, that's Saturday coming.
Denzel Bentley's got Nathan Heaney on Saturday for middleweight title in Manchester. But Heaney's 17-0, and Denzel is 18-1, I think. So a lot of people are saying this could be, this could be an hard one for Denzel. I just wonder what you thought about it, that's all.
Could be a 50-50 fight. We need more of that, eh? We need more 50-50 fights as opposed to one-sided affairs, eh?
Well, I'm going to go for Bentley by knockout, but people are saying it's a 50-50.
I'll go Bentley on points.
Yeah? You're going Bentley on points? Do you rate him?
On points.
Rate him?
I think he's decent enough,
Yeah. Decent enough, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
There was a few fights on at the weekend there.
A few what?
Forget what his name is. I thought he got beat.
The Asian kid.
Is it Mahmood or something?
Ben Davidson kid.
Yeah. I thought he got beat. And there was another guy, Colin French, got beat, didn't he? That was another upset, wasn't it?
What do you think to Felix Cash? Do you think he's going anywhere at the moment?
Is he not getting on a bit now, Felix Cash?
Yeah, well, he's not even ranked with Boxec now because he's been out. He's been out over a year. So I just wondered if that were it for him now, Felix Cash. I don't know what you
could be. Inactivity is that's not good for a boxer, is it? They need to be active. If they're going to be having a year between fights, that's no use.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, mate. I agree.
Billy Joe Saunders is coming back, isn't
he? Yeah, Billy Joe Saunders. Because so they say. What do you think about the cruiserweights at the moment? It seems to me, no matter who you are, if you're a cruiserweight, picking belts up, they're all calling Tommy Fury out, aren't they?
That's right, yeah.
What's going on here? People calling Tommy Fury out. He's like a misfits fighter. He's not a cruiserweight.
They're seeing him. They're seeing him
out because he's getting millions.
Money, yeah. They see him as a money. They see him as a dinner ticket, don't they?
Yeah.
Did you watch Roman Fury the other night?
Yeah, I thought he was shite.
Did you?
I don't rate him, mate. He's got a long way to go. They'll have to
early days, isn't it?
Magic wand out to get him to do something. They're going to match him shockingly now, aren't they? Fucking hell.
Aye.
He can't go straight 1-2, can he?
No. Who was the guy who was? There was another fight on that night. What was that? Oh, my memory's gone. He was on after the main event, wasn't he? What was the main event? I watched that. Oh, it was maybe that. Was it maybe that Mahmood fight? Was it? I forget. Friday night it was, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's what do you think to that? What's it called? I don't know the guy's name. What do you think to David Adelaide and Moses Towman? Do you think they can fight?
Yeah, I think Adelaide can come again. I think Wardley's he's a step above him, isn't he? Wardley's come on nice now. I think he's up there. I mean, I said a while back he would beat the Can Man. I think the Can Man's his manager, eh? Yeah. But I think he's going places. Wardley, I think he's good. he's got good composure, and he's although seems recently had a few good performances. It's always a measured performance, but I think David Adderley can come again.
Yeah.
Moses Atumo, I think he's a good guy for the future, I think, isn't he? He's quite exciting, isn't he? Looks powerful, and he looks quite mature for his age, because he's only 18, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
He looks focused, doesn't he? He's on it, so he's hungry as well, I think, isn't he?
Oh,
And it's good exposure for him out in Saudi too, wasn't it? Getting out there on a big show. So
yeah.
good on him. Good luck to him.
Yeah. It is. Okay, let me ask you about Fabio Wardley against It's Big Freeze.
Nah, I think Wardley beats him.
Yeah.
Late stoppage, maybe. Maybe a late stoppage. Maybe points, but maybe a late stoppage. Big Freeze has done nothing, has he? He's not really been tested, has he? He's been matched too weak, I think, like we were talking about, compared to the likes of Joe Joyce, but the way he was matched early on in his career. He's going to come unstuck, I think. He's too heavy as well, isn't he? He's need to lose a couple of stone, isn't he?
Oh.
Big Freeze.
Big Freeze was too big. He's like
big honey monster, eh?
Big honey monster. From school eating a bag of Monster Munch.
Too many sugar puffs.
Yeah, there's too many. I don't know. There's no in sugar puffs, No,
no, just air.
But they're full of sugar. Okay, Johnny Fisher. Does he win an English belt? Yes or no?
Yeah. I think he wins an English. Yeah.
Johnny Fisher.
It's too soon. It's maybe another 2 years he'll win a British, I think, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
it's all there for him to do, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
What do you think to that Solomon Dakar who's left Eddie and gone to Bricktop?
Everybody's jumping ship at Matchroom. Yeah, Bricktop will be loving it, Bricktop will be loving it. The Matchroom Christmas party might have to downsize the venue.
The Matchroom party, oh Jesus.
Big Eddie will be downsizing the turkey order.
What do you think to the current state of play with Canelo and Eddie? What's going on there? What do you think's happened there, Andy? Come on, tell me.
I think Eddie's frozen out again, isn't he?
You think Eddie's frozen out?
Yeah, I think so. He's had his bite of the pie and it's not getting any more.
I said he had a lot to say back in the day, do you think?
He said too much and rubbed people up the wrong way, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Instead of trying to work with people, like you say, like he did with Bricktop a number of years back, you should be nice to people on the way up because you'll meet them again on the way down, eh? So that's maybe what's happening to him right now.
Yeah, maybe. Well, he's got to grovel now, hasn't he, Eddie? At these shows now, he's groveling to get Joshua in Mick because they've got nowhere else to go, have they?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, they've been able to put shows on, but they're going to earn a load less for doing a lot.
Oh, he's going about with Nicholas Parsons in his man bag, isn't he? He's like his little chihuahua.
Nicholas Parsons
takes him everywhere he goes, eh?
But yeah, it's all good stuff, isn't it? It's all good stuff. What you want to add,
Andy? What about Eubank Senior? Do you think he's going to expose Matchroom?
No, I don't think he will. I think they're just playing games, aren't they? Because they all want to be mates and all want to get
mind games. Eh?
Going to use him as going to put Eubank is mates with Old Man Earns. They always have been. They always will be. They're going to use each other. He's going to be anti-Matchroom for the next few months. Everybody's going to buy into it. And on the night, the sun's gone. That's what'll happen. Trust me. Blood will be thicker than water. But leading up to it, they've got to sell it, and then they're all going to get paid. That kid owes Eddie 1.2 million, doesn't he, Ben? So he's going to
Yeah.
hold that up, hasn't he?
I think Eddie's made a mistake standing by him, because that's still a mess, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
no,
standing by someone who can't win a world title and hasn't got a prayer of winning one. So why would you stand by him? You just show how ruthless you were, wouldn't you? Like you would anybody else.
yeah. I think he would get on with Harlem Eubank. He was calling him out, wasn't
Yeah, well, I'm calling him out, but he's not going to fight me, is he?
he?
He ain't, is he? He's
Think
just
Har-
knackers, isn't it? He's just knackers for the sake of chatting knackers, isn't it? He's had what 8 or 9 fights or something at Harlem. And he's
19.
19, is he? Has he?
Yeah. Aye, 19.
Has he
I think he's
fought
had
anybody any good?
19.
Fought anybody any good? He hasn't, has he?
No.
Oh, give me
I still think he beat Ben, maybe.
Gimmies though it has been good, aren't they?
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
I
So
see they're all pleading Eubank Senior to make up with Eubank Junior, because they want him in the corner to sell the fight, don't they?
obviously, though.
But what about the license? That's never. How can that happen? Are they going to do a Hey Chisora and get whatever? I can't remember the governing body they got. Luxembourg,
Hey,
Luxembourg or something. Was it Luxembourg authorities that did the Hey Chisora fight?
yeah,
Are they
that's
going to
where
go down
they got
that road?
theirs from, Andy. But I'm not sure if you could do that now, because it's a bit different now, isn't it? The EU. It's all a bit.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Now, so they have to be
Brexit's put paid
careful
to
how
them.
they go about this, because otherwise, they could end it with no silent job.
A while back, Eddie Hearn said they wouldn't do that, didn't he? But that doesn't mean anything, does it?
Oh, that's what you're up against, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
That's what you're up against them. It's I don't know what's going on at times.
Uncertain times, eh?
Uncertain times.
Mm.
Hey? No,
Understatement, maybe.
you've got people just working the ticket to get out there and they can't fight and they're getting fights. Or they can fight a little bit and they're getting fights.
Yeah.
Can't believe how many people are having medicals and wanted to do it. And do women's boxing and that, because it's a shortcut to a few quid, but it's not for everybody. This, isn't
No.
it?
No, it's unless you're at the top level, it could be seen as a bit of a mugs game, really, isn't it? Getting punched in the head for what might not be a lot of money in the grand scheme of things. Eh? So,
Well, yeah, well, that's what it is, isn't it? Really, basically, getting punched in the head for payment, isn't it?
yeah. If you watch that Misfits, it's a distinct lack of skill in the majority of them, and that's dangerous. I think it's dangerous. If they're not being trained properly,
This lack of skill. Jesus,
altogether.
that's understatement.
It's
Skill, isn't it?
yeah, and it's like, if somebody's going to get hurt in that, that's my fear, and it will come crumbling down, won't it? But then something bad happening there gives boxing as a whole a bad name. It's not just going to give that a bad name. It's going to drag boxing down to the gutter level with it, isn't it? So, and that's going to be a sad for the sport as a whole.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You're probably right there, mate. Absolutely right. It's not good, but
No.
where do you see boxing heading in the next couple of years at UK, Andy?
Well, if it's going to go downhill if there's no grassroots fighters coming through, or there's a lack of shows for them to fight on. I remember you saying there's guys having to pay to fight on shows, which is madness, is it? If there's no, is white collar going to be the grassroots? Is that where people's going to come from? Is that?
I don't think so.
Nah.
No,
That's where Fabio Wardley came from, is it?
Right, yeah, he'd had he was
done all right,
serious from day one, though, wasn't he, Fabio?
Aye, yeah. The majority of folk aren't even to do that, are they? It's just a bit of
He
fun.
made ground up. He's same age as Dave Allen, isn't he, Fabio?
I think he is. Aye, what's Dave Allen? 32. 31. That's right. Aye. Yeah, he must be about that age. Yeah. Muhammad Ali was deemed too old at 32 to fight George Foreman, wasn't he? He was seen as old. They're all fearful.
Foreman.
Foreman was always only 24, wasn't he? When you think back there now.
I think he was 27 when he retired, when he Foreman.
27 or 28, aye, and then came back when he was 38.
Yeah.
But the thing with him coming back, it was a huge achievement for him, but the bad thing about that, there was other guys trying to come back that were in their 40s, and it was like Greg Page, he got badly injured, didn't he? He got a brain injury. Because you see Big George doing it, I don't think they realised how hard he trained or how good he was. He was better than he looked a lot of times. Because he was a bit slow and cumbersome, but he could hit. And he had decent footwork as well. I kind of liken him a bit to Joe Joyce in his second career, you know.
Yeah.
But, I think he had a better chin than Joe Joyce, didn't he? He had a good chin, Big George. I mean, Joe Joyce's chin was all right until recently. Big George was taking flush shots, left hooks from Tommy Morrison, wasn't he? And
Right.
not many folk could. He lost on points to Tommy Morrison, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
Big George, but I thought he beat Shannon Briggs in his last fight, though Briggs got a decision. Was there no an FBI inquiry into that or something?
Him, didn't he? But I agree with that. I thought Briggs lost.
Yeah. There's talk of him coming back again as well, but he's been talking about coming back for a long time.
We'll do a favour.
Buchanan.
We know Briggs, so all right. Well, listen, I'm shattered because I've been at it since 5, and it's like 11 o'clock, so I'm not.
Yeah, go and get some rest, man.
You know what? For another day in quarantine.
Oh, aye. The thing is, people can't catch that off you. Do you know that?
Oh, thanks for that, mate. Telling all fucking world.
Oh, sorry, mate. Common cold.
All right,
my son's got the cold now. I'm keeping away from him as well.
More than that one I've got. All right, mate. Well, listen, you take care, Andy. Thanks for coming on the channel. It's been a good one tonight. All right, mate. You take care.
Okay, be healthy, man.
Cheers, mate. Right.
All the best. Right. Cheers.
Thanks to all them people liking and subscribing, leaving a comment, and sharing videos, and that's it. All right, I'm off because I'm shattered, shatterooded. All right, peace out. Thanks for liking and subscribing, leaving a comment. Boyaka.